Did we lose the room by any chance, folks? Did we lose the room by any chance?
We did tip for a moment. It's back. No, lost it back.
Okay, we're good. We're back, folks.
Yep, we're back.
All right. Thank you. Yeah, on NASDAQ, I don't think we're going to get to 84, but let's see. Let's see. Oh, I don't have 6C today. Let me look. We might see some support on, yeah, but it's double touch. I don't like it. I really don't like it, Sean. Yeah, NASDAQ, I think. Anyway, leave it. Um, 10:30 might be a good time for reversal. Meanwhile, NASDAQ might go to 84 after a little bit of a move down. I don't have anything at this time. Yeah, I see NASDAQ. I was about to call it at 83, but then it was too late and I hesitated, and then it came down fast, which was my target. I was looking for 15 ticks target, first target. We wait and see. Between now and 10:30, the market might hesitate and maybe find a direction at 10:30. I will take a short break, folks. I'll be back in just a few minutes. back. Okay, what do we have? Nasdaq came down. What do we have on Nasdaq this time? It's very weak. Um, I see 70 as well, Brad. It is what it is, folks. We have to wait and see. Anybody short the Nasdaq? Did anybody short the Nasdaq around 83, 82? If you did, I think it's time to get out. Might go back up to 74, 75. Sorry, 84, 85. Very good, Ralph. You got out at 71. Very good. Excellent. No, nothing for me. I was looking for more stable move, stable level. Folks, if you are on a trial with us and you are not on Slack, please join Slack. Um, if there's anything in the afternoon or after we close the room, I post that too. So please join Slack. If you don't have, um, well, here, I'll give you the link. Um, it's on this page. If you scroll down, you'll see it. TTI signals. YouTube channel, free education. So see that. I would like to see the Nasdaq to go to 84.85 here. I don't think we're gonna see that, but let's see. Yeah, I'm hoping. I'm hoping for that. If I see some stability around this level, this box, the gym, there might be a chance for the market to come back down, and I want to benefit from it. Any questions, folks? It's 10:30. Hopefully we can find something. Meanwhile, let's see. Take care, Brad. Enjoy your day. Looking at possibilities of Nasdaq. Let's try and grab short on Nasdaq. Swing short between here. 83 is good. NQ between 71.81 to 71.85. All good entries. You grabbed 84. Nice. That's amazing. I bet you got your first target already. That was fast. If you know your stuff, you should be in already. Exactly when it touched 84. Nice. That spike was fast. That happened, as you see. 78 first target. 71, 78. So I was able to call it short finally. 71, 78 is going to be first target. If we can get that, that'll be great. And then we can move the stop loss lower. Now, yes, the stop loss right now is sitting at 90, but here's 78 first target hit. Finally, now moving stop to maybe 86 for now. Not bad, huh? If you got in at 70 or 81, which is really the worst entry, which is still okay, make sure you move your stop loss maybe to 70 to 86, and maybe if it goes lower, or maybe take first target at 75 here. Manage it according to what you like, as long as you don't lose money if it goes back up. Let me tell you a few things about uh, this room. First of all, if I don't anticipate the trade or the move, I'll just sit back and relax. Main thing, if you want to become a successful trader, and maybe Daryl will emphasize on that too, you need to anticipate the move ahead of time. You need to know how to read the market ahead of time. Now, the education is all available to you in the members area, and I will give you an example of how it looks.
Yes, like Simon said, very much being busy is different from being productive. And sometimes you have to sit on your hands or your laurels and just wait.
And if you join us, here's your level 1, level 2, level 3, level 5, and all the information here that you need. Indicators here, access to the room here. That's one part of it. That's yours. That you can once you join that, the education is yours. The access is yours for good. So it will teach you how to read volume profile. Plus, we are here daily to support you. We have Slack as well. If I don't anticipate the move, folks, I don't get involved. And if I anticipate the move and if I don't see confirmation, I don't get involved. And the NASDAQ was an example. I said, I have nothing on NASDAQ. Actually, the first thing I said, I have things on RTY, but no confirmation. I said RTY could go much higher before it comes back lower. So finally, NASDAQ, I said 84 to 85 is going to be our entry short. It came to 84. It broke down before 10:30. That was just after 10 o'clock. I said maybe by 10:30 we're going to have a move, a solid move. So it went back up 10:30, just like we anticipated here. Somebody said, well, who was it? Ralph, Jim, yeah. It says 10:30 could push it to 85. So 85, 84 was, we anticipated that ahead of time. And Jim is a member. He knows. So anticipate, confirm, execute. If you don't believe in that, if you cannot, that could be another education. I don't know. It could be a different way of anticipating and confirming. But if you cannot anticipate or confirm your trades, you're just gambling. You could end up the day, maybe with me, I could end up with the day that I have no trades. It's okay with me. Or I have no trade calls. It's okay with me. I'm fine. As long as at the end of the week, I am productive. At the end of the day, I'm productive. That's what counts. So now, if you just exit your Nasdaq trade, we're up about 100 ticks between the first target and now. We're down about 70 ticks from the entry levels, and we already took about 15 to 20 ticks on the first target. So first target on 2 contracts, if you took 15 ticks, that is 30 plus 70, that is 100 ticks. So with one trade.
Now you see what patience will give you. Just sit there and wait and wait and wait. You didn't have to sit there and trade 15 to 20 times to make 4 or 5 ticks. And there's nothing wrong with that, scalping.
Yes, and we have a system. Like you see scalpers in our room. We have a system, and I used to be a scalper, and I'm very good at it. It's just not practical for me to call out scalps. It's tiring for me to call out scalp. It's tiring for you to follow scalp. By the time I call it, the first target is gone. By the time you enter it, it's gone. So you can learn scalping from the same system. Plus, patience. Daryl mentioned something. Excuse me, Daryl. Patience will also eliminate a lot of bad trades. If you're not patient, you will get involved in many bad trades that that there's no need to do.
Exactly. And scalping, like I said, nothing against it. I do scalping, but it does create a lot of stress. In swing trading, if you, like Simon said, you anticipate where you're going to be. If you get it, a lot of Simon's levels, they go against him 10, 15 ticks, but ultimately they end up going the direction that he says, and they hit his goals. So if you learn to sit back, chew your fingernails if you have to, sit on your hands. If you need to, I'll tell you some jokes.
No, we're not in the entertainment business.
No, we're not. Okay, I'll tell one joke.
Yes, you're allowed to. I would say move stop loss to 71.84. There you go. By the way, this is an added bonus. This education, you don't have to. If you're good at what you're doing, if you like what you're doing, keep at it. Don't change anything. This is an added bonus. Reading the volume, knowing the attraction levels. They're magical. These attraction levels are amazing. Getting our indicators, getting the trade calls, scalp. It's all extra. Add it to your arsenal of trading. Become more solid, more diverse trader.
Very well put, Simon.
Thank you. Is the weather playing yo-yo with you guys? Where you are? One day hot, one day cold.
No, it's actually been pretty nice here. How about everybody else? It's
Our
actually,
weather has been crappy. One day hot, one day cold, chilly. Uh, Scotty, where are you located? Must be very green where you are. Extremely green. Hey, Nasdaq, come on. Oh, come on, Nasdaq. I don't believe it's June already. My God.
I know
Anybody?
it goes faster and faster as you get older and older. Just like we talked about before, everything starts to point south again too.
Yeah, yeah, Scotty. I love greenery, but it comes with a lot of issues. If you have a big backyard, lawn mowing, it's too much. Uh, it's extremely green where I am. Big trees anywhere I go. I live uh, in a country area. Very nice, but then it comes with a lot of issues. Anybody's excited for the World Cup soccer, or anybody cares about it? It's starting soon. Where's she from? Yeah, I'm excited too. The problem is will be in the morning. Some of the games will be during the room.
Is that where they got the round ball with 3 holes in it and they hit 10 pins?
No, no, you're talking about track and field. I'm joking.
No, soccer's great.
Oh, she's Paul. Oh yeah, of course. These guys are crazy about soccer. I'm telling you.
Poland,
Oh
cool.
yeah, craziest people about soccer I noticed. Besides Brazil, that's a given. Croatians,
Who won it last year?
Germany. There's no last year. 4 years ago. It's
Oh,
every
4 years ago.
it's every 4 years. Yes.
Yeah, NBA tomorrow night.
Oh, can't wait.
It's going to be at Cleveland.
I hope so. I hope they win something.
Yeah, I want to see go to 7 games.
Yeah. Do you folks know why I called 71.90 to be the initial stop? I would have called an exit if I have not seen the market behaving properly. 71.90, that was about 7-8 points risk. That's not usually normal to me. However, as soon as it came back down, we got the first target, we moved the stop loss. Now the stop loss is sitting at almost a break even. If you got 74, 72, 73, so your risk is minimal. Okay? So putting a stop loss, regardless, even if it's far away, even if it's big risk, you have to put a stop loss. Then you can exit manually. You don't have to wait for the stop loss to hit. If I have seen the market not behaving or inching a little bit higher, I would have said exit the market. Okay, just to have a safety, you have to put a stop loss. Yeah, well, um, these cultures, similar to our culture, families tend to be very close, sometimes too close, I know. It's healthy sometimes, sometimes it's not healthy, depending on which side are you in. I know. I don't think Poland has a good team this year. They were very good back in the early 90s. Now it's much younger. They have good teams. Not this year.
Who's your favorite, and who do you think will win it?
My favorite is Brazil, since I was a kid, and I think they'll
Hmm.
win it this year.
Okay.
I think because of the coach, because of the new team, because of the new attitude. Of course, you cannot discount Germany, but my team is Brazil. Ronaldo plays Portugal. He's Portuguese. Close, but no, he's Portuguese. I would not be sad if Argentina wins because of Messi, Leo Messi. He's the greatest of all time. He's my favorite player of all time. So if Argentina wins, he deserves it.
When does it start today?
No, in about 10 days.
Okay.
Yeah. So it will be starting. Most games are during, first games are, starting at maybe 9, 10 o'clock our time. So you expect me to be sick these days a lot. I'm joking. I'm joking. No, business as usual. Come on, Nasdaq. Don't disappoint me. Go down.
I think Nasdaq's going to hit that 73, 74 level before it has next leg down.
Let me see. I hope not. I don't want it to go back. Well, regardless, you folks seen the power of patience. It did go for about 80 ticks down. Let me see. 80 ticks down from around 84. So it went to 64. So about 80 ticks down. I know I want more. I want to see bigger move. Uh, but folks, this is what I look for: 2, 3, 4, 5 trades a week. Last month, what was it? 1,900 ticks with my trade calls, and
Yep.
I'm averaging one trade a day. 30
Yep. One
trades.
trade a day.
30 trades. 30 trade calls. I mean.
Yep.
So, and this is not with good markets moving on the others, other instruments like the euro is not moving properly, the gold, the 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 crude.
And everybody noticed that, yeah, we do have days where we have minus ticks, but we control our loss. You have
Yes.
stop losses, so it's minimal. It's the days where you have those large swing trades that overcome them 10, 20 times. But we're fully transparent and honest. That's what I like. Simon has always been that way.
Yeah, I always offer trials, and after, even if you sign up, after you sign up, money back guarantees. Um, you know, it's if it's not for you, it's not for you. You know, there's no need to have you in, and then I will suffer, you will suffer. That's not good. So make sure it's yours, it's for you. Make sure you like it. Talk to Daryl. If you see the offer page, folks. Let's go to the offers page. Let me show you something. If you go to the offers page here, membership, there's a discount, and it will be ending. I will have Dimitri put time on it. It will end this Sunday. Talk to Daryl. There's a huge discount that he can offer you. We cannot put it here. I cannot put it here. So talk to Daryl, please. Email him.
Just email, or
Email.
like I said, or give me a shout. If you're in the States or internationally, if you want to give me a call, easy to get a hold of, just give me a shout and I'll tell you my story. Like I said, I was with Simon 4 years ago. Somebody recommended me to him when I came in the room, and I'm so grateful. I love his methodology. I love his transparency. I love his honesty. I tracked Simon for a long time before I bit the bullet. And it was the best bullet I ever bit. If you want to learn trading and learn it, do it right, because volume is key, and also patience. Got to remember, the big boys drive this in and out with volume, and you need dynamic indicators, not static, not past indicators. All right, one joke. This frog was sitting on a lily pad, and down swoops a stork. Swallows up the frog, and I hope I don't offend anybody here. And the stork takes off, and the frog's making his way through the digestive system of the frog, and the stork is up about 150, 200 feet, and frog gets to the rear of the stork and peeks out, and he goes, "Bro, how high are we?" Stork turns around and says, "About 150 feet. Frog looks out again, and he goes, "You wouldn't be shitting me now, would you?" Oh, come on, you gotta like that.
That's funny. That's funny. Come on, Nasdaq. Yeah, that was funny voiceover. Yeah, I enjoy stand-up comedy, but some of it is it's not funny to me. I mean, everybody's different, by the way. Everybody's different about what they find funny, what they find not.
Yeah, I
You know,
like it when it's halfway clean. Doesn't have to be
it's
raunchy.
not only that. It's just where you came from, what you've seen, what you experienced. To me, when I first came to North America, I was 20, 23, 20, yeah, something like that. I did not relate to North American jokes because
Mm-hmm.
it's from the culture. I did not understand it, so it was to me it's not funny. But then with time, you understand it. It becomes funny. Um, you know. Then you have now you like different jokes from different cultures because now you added more.
Yep.
See you, Scotty. Take care, buddy.
Have a great day, Scott.
Anybody remember South Park, the movie and the cartoon show?
Mm-hmm.
I never liked it. Never. It was never funny to me.
No, I've never even watched it. I've never watched Family Guy. I've never watched Simpsons either.
No,
But
Simpsons
that's
is very
me.
funny, but South Park I've never found until recently. Somebody showed me a clip. He said this is very funny. He was vulgar, but after years of getting into this culture, I've been here
Hmm.
for 24 years now. You get to understand the culture more and what's funny, and it was funny, really.
Hmm.
My funniest guy is if he performs well in his stand-up comedy, is Russell Peters. Anybody familiar with Russell Peters? He's local to me. He's born, bred in Brampton, Ontario, where I lived for about 10 years.
I've never heard of him.
And he's international. He's very big. He's very big. He's Indian, and he makes fun of different accents, cultures, and he's not shy. My God, he's so funny. Bobby, you
He never
emailed
used to work at 7-Eleven, did he?
Bobby, you emailed the wrong person. You emailed me. Email uh,
Daryl.
Daryl. Yes, I'll forward it to Daryl. Sales@thetraderinstitute.com. He'll take care of you. Yeah, South Park. I don't know. I liked that clip. I don't know if I would like the rest of it, but it was really funny, John. These guys are Canadians, the people who actually produced South Park. Uh, again, folks, I really have nothing here. I mean, I'm sorry, I'm struggling with finding entries, but other than the Nasdaq short call that we have, and I'm hoping to see some, a couple of hundred ticks extra. Um, Let me see if I can assume a final target around this line 51. Okay, for now, NQ targets are 71, 50, 56, and 71.35. Okay, so these are my target levels. If I see a hesitation around 56 area, we have a lot of DRLs. I might call an exit. That would be around just under 200 ticks combined between the first target and the runner. And you see the Russell, it's moving below this box, which means the Russell is gone exactly according to what I was anticipating. I said it's going to be going down, but I don't know how much far up is going to go before it comes back down. So let's be patient. And I was expecting 1030 to be the reversal point, and that's what happened. 10:30 a.m. Eastern. Come on, NASDAQ. Don't go up, buddy. Come down, 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 down. Hey!
And there it goes.
There it goes.
Flush.
Okay. I think I would keep it. Personally, I'd like to keep it for now. We have more to come, I believe. We'll have a hard time. We'll have a retracement around 56. So if anybody wants to exit, you're about 100 ticks plus the first target. So we're talking about 130, 140, 150 ticks depending on your first target. Moving stops to break even. I just type this, whatever your break even is.
How did everybody like that call by Simon? Great call, wasn't it?
Just like I said, I think it's not a coincidence. Like if you see that we anticipated the move ahead of time, if you see that we pinpointed the entry level ahead of time, we called it. You remember, it didn't call initially. So it's anticipated ahead of time, folks. This is not coincidence. We do this every week. Sometimes we will struggle. There's nothing during the week. It means it's good because you're not losing money. I mean, even if there's a couple of trades with a couple of stops, it's fine. It's very minimal. But it is what it is. I keep saying the same thing. Patience is key.
Yep.
Sometimes I would give a trial, and I would get different responses from different people. Some people say, "Oh, it was amazing. I appreciate your patience, your knowledge, and how you predicted the market was not going anywhere, and I like the indicator." And some people would say, "Okay, there was no trades, nothing, no action. Can I come again?" So I don't blame them. They don't see action, but they don't see the action of patience and the action of doing nothing, or the art of doing nothing. The art of doing nothing, it is a good thing. You have to understand it's going to be always safer to wait for it.
Yeah, I'm trying to get Simon to start singing during those downtimes. But
No, man, not singing. But if you folks have questions, by all means, there's a lot of time we have. It helps us understand what you need. It helps us understand your mentality. Plus, the full sessions of the trading sessions, the trial sessions, are going to be available in full, like the 3 hours from 9 to 12. They are being recorded, and they will be available, as we go. So, if anybody wants to see the full session before they sign up, however, the offer that we have, it's going to be until Sunday.
Yep.
Okay. And I will ask Dimitri to put a time on it.
And like I told everybody, I've been in here since I actually joined the room early February of this year, but I've been monitoring Simon since 2014. This is what you get, plain and simple, black and white. You cannot beat this methodology. You cannot, like his ACE method, anticipate, confirm, execute. We do the top-down analysis in the morning. A lot of times, I mean, if you go over the past record, I did it for years, guys. I went over his past record, and there's days where, yeah, they lost 30 ticks, they lost 40 ticks, and then there are days when you're doing 100 to 200 ticks. Not every day, but there are days. You just got to be patient. I mean, it's like when you have a regular job, how much of your time is actually wasted versus how much is actually productive. This is the same thing with trading.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, uh, no, we don't have auto trading at this time, but learning this, it's important. You can utilize it in any markets, folks. If you're trading ETFs, if you're an investor, if you're trading options, it's very good to use this. Bravo, Patrick. Um, and I think what she meant um, is somebody to trade those, like somebody physically trade those and being automated or distributed. But we don't have that service now. Pure education, pure support, trade signals during the hours and even after that on Slack. But Patrick, you're right. These are dynamic. I don't think they can be easily automated if the machine wants, if you want the machine to click. Um, what do we have? I'm looking at different instruments. I see nothing going on. I mean, nothing in terms of good quality trade calls I can make. Uh, Copper was one of the things that I wanted to see for a swing. $71.50 is accumulating.
Simon, you ever looked at soybeans or corn?
I used to.
Soybeans is starting to look a little interesting too. It's
What's the
SN 18 is my.
um, it's ICE, right? It's not CME, is it?
Yeah, no, no, it's CME.
Is it?
Yep.
SM?
Yeah, SN.
SN, like Norman.
Yeah, Sam Nancy.
Ah, what price do you have on the soybean?
$1,004.75 right now.
Exactly. Okay. It's a different symbol with Sierra charts. ZSEN.
SEN.
Yeah, trying to get the profile on it. Yeah, it looks nice. Are you long? It looks
No,
bullish.
I haven't got into it yet. No, I haven't got into it yet. I've been starting to watch it because if the tariff wars start to
Come on, Nasdaq. It retraced 50%, almost. Come on down, buddy. Come on down. Anybody out at 56? Remember, I said target's 56. If you're out at 56, you've done fantastic. If you're not, maybe you will do more fantastic. I don't know. I don't know yet this time.
more, more, you do the most is fantastic in the world.
I don't know. Maybe, man. At this time, it's exceeded the rejection that I had in mind. Hopefully, it will continue because we have big attraction at around 50, and if that touches, we get 35 easily.
Crude's starting to push its way up there too.
Yes.
I still have a target of crude on 66.18.
Oh, 66. What was this yesterday? We said
60. You said
60.
66. 20, I think it was 66.20.
Okay. And there was no opportunity yesterday. By the way, yesterday I called a short on crude that
No, 65, 66.50 and 67.20. I'm sorry.
yesterday here.
Yep.
Yesterday towards late morning I called a short to a certain level, and it actually hovered, it took the stop out, very small stop, and then it moved down after to the exact level that I had in mind. I don't know if anybody followed that. I am okay with that because I have to call out these stops. I have to establish stops. Very important. Uh, just 2 minutes. I'll be right back. Oh, Dirko is my yes. I mean, if you watch, um, please watch the education side of the volume of this. If you scroll down to education here, um, we have some videos on my method. My method is based on volume profile. Yes, volume profile is going to give me the first thing. It's going to give me the anticipated levels. So with volume profile, I'm getting the anticipated levels. I'm anticipating my move. So if I have continuation zone and then another continuation zone and then another continuation zone. All these are continuation zones, but different levels of volume. So if I am here and the market finished with this rejection zone, it's coming back down. So my volume profile is telling me anticipate a move down all the way here. Anticipate that move. So yes, it is based on volume profile. However, we have different indicators, which I explained a couple of them today. I explained the DRL, dynamic reversal level. I explained the attraction levels. So if I have the market coming down here, and I have a big attraction level right at the bottom, right here, that is, to me, that is easier decision to make. Yes, we are in a continuation zone. Also, we have attraction level here, similar to these magenta lines that you've seen. And not only that, when you are in this continuation zone, Dirko, and you missed the major entry, which was from the top, we didn't miss it here. We got it from the top, right here. I put this box here a while beforehand, right? So we did not miss it. But if I had missed it, what I would have done, I would have taken this zone and broke it down to little zones, smaller zones, using my smaller chart. And then I would have picked one of these zones to grab it short with lesser risk. So it is all in the education that I showed. I showed you how detailed the education is. If you join us, this is level 1, for example, basic. You're welcome. Level 2, level 3. Look, level 3 has the main video, which called a crash course on volume profile. This is level 3. So it starts with crash course on volume profile and explains. There's a lot of videos here, and there's also the daily room, and we're here to help, and we have Slack. So there's a lot of ways to understand it and use it. You might have different indicators, but if you apply volume profile to them, it will change everything. Example is this. How many of you trade Fibonacci's? The market is going up and you're looking for a long. Are you going to trade 38%, 50%, or 62%? You don't know, right? You try your luck. CFDs I know. CFDs I know, Dirko, because where are you located? Because in North America you cannot trade CFDs. But yes, if you trade it, if you have you can trade CFDs. I am on the side computer. I have actually CFD charts. I don't trade them at this time, but CFDs give me the same volume profile, and it's actually better. Why? Because CFDs do not roll over every time, so the volume is stable, especially at the times of rollover. So I depend on CFD volume too to call trades on, let's say, Nasdaq sometimes, because CFDs, even if you cannot trade it, if you're in North America or in America, you can still get a chart, a demo chart, and get some symbols and just use them to. But whatever we have on futures here is good too. Yes, you can trade CFDs on these. Forex, you can. I have not looked at it in a while, but when I used to look at it, yeah, it was very good. Like Forex pairs in the spot market, um, I used to, but now I do Forex in the futures market. For example, 6E is one of the instruments that I called actually yesterday. I said it's going to be a short all the way down to these levels. And yesterday was closer to this black line. Which part of South Africa? Nice. You know the show Troy. The new show Troy was actually shot in Cape Town. Yeah, amazing, huh? Mostly Cape Town, and I think in somewhere in, I don't know, maybe mixed between Cape Town and North Africa too, north side of Africa, somewhere in maybe Egypt, Algeria, something like that. I'm not sure, but mostly in Cape Town. I'll be back in a minute. How's the internet, Kirko? I had a couple of students from Cape Town when I first started online teaching back in 2009. Because before that, it was not online; it was in classroom styles. Um, they suffered from internet, but that was a long time ago. I don't know how is the internet there now. I'm sure it's improved, right? Since 10, that's slow, isn't it? Oh, 100. So 1 gig, 1 gig. Exactly. That's what I thought you meant, Bobby. Yeah, that's what I told Patrick Sassane. Come on, Nasdaq. Come on, Nasdaq. VPing. I like that. I love to learn VPing. That's a that's a nice language. I like. That's funny, but I like it. Okay, now we're talking. Now it's gone to 50. Now another attraction level is gone. Yes, indeed. Let's see if we can find 35. We are about 150 ticks in the runner. 140, 150. It's not bad. Another attraction level is coming up right here, as you see, right here. Done, taken. And final target will be 35. To me, 35, 31, 30, 34, this area. Yeah, trading, it requires time, and I agree with you, Bobby. If you don't have the time, um, it's mostly patience, yes. Patience and time. And it is a full-time job, by the way. Thank you, Patrick. I know you've been with me for a long time, so it takes time for daily. To me, I mean, it's a full-time job. So yeah, it is a full-time job. You can do part-time, maybe if you have an evening or an afternoon job. You know, you can do mornings because these are more active. Um, and working exactly, Patrick. Patience is key, and most people don't have that.
Nothing better than sitting there, opening your windows and listening to the birdies outside.
Yes. Derko, of course, you can trade any platform you want. Here's what it is. If you don't want to switch accounts, and if you want to keep your indicators, or if you wanna use our indicators, you can simply get a demo for CR charts and use it as your demo where you can have indicators plotted on it. You can still trade any platform you want. With NinjaTrader 8, you can have all the indicators that we have, as I explained. We have them in the NinjaTrader 8 indicators are not included for free, but we could, maybe because it's not ours, we contracted a third party. Regardless, the main indicator that I have besides volume profile is attraction levels. This attraction levels indicator is only available for Sierra Charts because Sierra Chart is the only platform so far that has these characteristics that I was able to put together and give it to my programmer and program them. Okay? So you can easily get a demo for Sierra Charts. If you have data feed, you can get, but do your homework, please. Find out because it's not free. I think it's about $30 or so with Sierra Charts with them if you have data feed, right? BG. But Sierra Chart is not a bad platform. I mean, this so far this is the best platform that I've seen, and I've been doing this for a long time. It's stable. It has a lot of uh, advantages. Um, it has all the indicators that you need from us. It's easy to use. It does not take any space. Even with not 100 megabytes, but even with 10 megabytes, you can still run Sierra charts. Believe me. I have Sierra charts. I have instruments that go for 5,000 days. 5,000 days with volume profile and all the indicators. Now, can you do that on NinjaTrader? No. And it's easy to use. Plus, we are here. Like, we're going to be using Sierra. So if you have questions, I can show you right away how to deal with it during the session. Hey, 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 come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's go, NASDAQ, let's go.
There's that singing. Keep it up, man. Keep it
It's not
up.
singing, it's not singing. It's
Sure.
I just want to get my target before closing. Regardless, I mean, you guys would know. Even if we close the room, you would know, and I will post it on Slack if there's anything. Let me see if it's feasible, if it's good to take. Oh my God, I don't want to do this. Okay, NQ to 71.55. Moving stops to 71.55, folks. We're locking over 100 ticks, right?
Yes, sir.
So moving stops to 55. So this is the new stop, 55. And that's locking more than 100 ticks on the runner. Because if 55 is taken by a few ticks, it could go all the way to 65. I see some point of control there. And I see some DRLs higher. It might go higher. So let's not risk it. Meanwhile, final target will remain at 35. Who's holding this with me? Anybody using options for this? Well, Patrick, sometimes it works in your favor. Sometimes it will, maybe you will miss a few ticks, but overall, as long as you benefit. Okay. Moving stops to 41. Moving stops to 41, and I'm out. 170 ticks. Out.
Good job.
No, it might come back to 35, another 5 points. I can see that, but 41 was something that I was afraid of due to what I see in the long-term volume profile. Charts, detach. I was afraid of this power line. You see this power line, folks? The red power line? I was afraid of it. It touches here, all these. This is a power line. See, it touched it. So I was afraid of this one. So I thought, let me move the stop loss better than regretting it. However, it's not bad. Thank you, guys. No, the market is too weak, Patrick, to go against it. I'm expecting 35. Thank you, Patrick. Thanks, Camille. Well, I told you earlier this week, thank you, Harish, it is patience, and it's 1 or 2 trade calls a week. It's sufficient. You can do whatever you want. You can learn how to scalp besides this. You have a lot of different opportunities with this method. Thank you, Michael. Thank you. Again, it was anticipated ahead of time. Was confirmed as well. Now, didn't I anticipate the same thing with RTY, Russell? Did I do anything about the Russell? No, because there was no confirmation. My stop loss was vague. the area that I was planning to get in. It was, so I did not bother with it. Overall, 172 ticks with one single trade. It's not bad. You could do probably more if you wait for 35. 31 is also possible. Here's what I see. Charts detached. You see this, folks? There's an area that the market would hate to get into here. You see this area? But if it gets into this, it's going to continue fast. So here you have 50-50. It's either going to come back zooming down all the way to 30 and lower, or it's going to reject it for now, retracement. Eventually it's coming, it's breaking this level. You see this? This is a wall. And when NASDAQ breaks it, I'm seeing bigger moves for the future, bigger moves. And I'm seeing moves as down as 70, 70, 60, 69, 60, etc. But it has to break this wall. So I'm seeing moves all the way to 60s level here. See? This is the wall that was created over time. Oh, do you see the retracement? You see the retracement? 41 was an exit, right? Look, it went, oh my God, 10 points so far against it. So it would have been given back a lot of this. So I noticed 41 to be a hard stop, a hard area to break. But eventually it's coming down. 172 ticks combined in one trade, which was anticipated way ahead of time. You have also, folks, I need to remind you, this is not a fluke. It's not coincidence. We've been doing this every week. And if there's no trades, we just sit back, relax, get bored. That's fine. Absolutely fine. I don't mind. Sometimes I get a bit worried that, if you are in a trial, if you're not a member, you might get too bored. But if you're a member, trades will come. Trade calls will come sooner or later. And you will tend to appreciate the patience. So what matters is the efficiency and the end results, right?
Exactly.
And the low risk that comes with these trades. I've seen swing traders would call a trade with 150 ticks stops, and that's too big. They will call it when sometimes you will see those trade calls, and I don't understand them. they will see the market, let's say, bouncing and making three higher highs on, let's say, 30-minute chart, and they will say, okay, it's a trade, it's an uptrend. They will call it an uptrend from the very high for, let's say, 100 tick stop. Okay, why would you do that? So they are based their decisions on simple candlestick analysis, and it doesn't work, folks. The market already knows how you're thinking. If you're a technical trader, the market knows how you think. The market will give you the exact look that you want to see just to take you out. And I'm right, because I've seen it all. So volume is the key. Volume is the thing that will show you exactly where the market wants to go, and where the market is going, and the rejection levels. Final questions, folks. We have just a few minutes left for the session. Hope you enjoyed today. It was slow for the first hour and a half, and then we did a trade call, which was an excitement for 5 minutes, and another boring time waiting for the market to come down in our favor. Yeah, thanks, Dirko. A few things also I need to mention, thank you, Harish, is that sometimes I would see the market, let's say I get stopped out, or I got my first target, we got our first target, and the market came and stops us on the runner, yet I see the market going back again in our favor. I don't call that trade again. I usually don't. I don't chase the market. Not that I can't, it's just I don't want to teach my members the bad habits. With performing good habits in this room, I noticed, members are learning too, because 99% of us come to trading with bad habits.
Exactly. I totally agree with that. And there's a reason why everybody's in the room. They're looking for somebody or some kind of a system that works continuously. And volume is key. I mean, if you don't think we're creatures of habit, how many times do you get in the shower, you get out and you dry yourself off the same way? Or you get in your car, the things that you do every morning. We're creatures of habit. The idea is to understand. Simon has a methodology, learn it, and by all means, you guys will be very profitable in the markets.
If you look at this technique, basically this was the entry, this box, and this was our exit, this box. I showed you this on YM yesterday. YM, I said it's going to be hard, tough, but after 24 hours, the YM was just doing this here. This was the YM after 24 hours yesterday. So that confirms what I said earlier. You would know ahead of time. If you understand volume, you would know ahead of time what the market is attending or wants to do next. Thanks, everybody. Daryl, thank you.
Thank you very much, Simon. Appreciate it.
Get some
Everybody, thank
rest.
you very much.
Get some rest. And I will see you folks tomorrow. Patrick, John, Harish, Dirko, Michael, Camille, everybody. Take care.
Have a great day, everybody.
Alan, take care. I'll see you tomorrow. Michael, thank you.